Hello? Hello? Who's there? Who's there? It's me, the old guy who's never here. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome into another Awkward Family Gathering with your hosts, the one, the only. Nope. Try again. I guess I don't have a large screen. I changed this overlay a while ago. And you know what? I never added in those things. We got Techno, we got Cat, we got Doc, we've got GC popped in. Oh, I miss you all. What a time to be alive. Indeed, Techno. Missed you all. I'm sorry that took so long. I had to make my coffee. But then I realized my overlay wasn't working because I haven't integrated into the new overlay I want to use that was developed by the one, the only, the Techno. And a team of people, I assume. But maybe it's just Techno. I don't know. I've been busy. It's been grad school. It's killing me. This is the community I missed. That's why my first day officially not being a student, kind of. I decided to stream. My wife's on her way home in like 10 minutes. And I mean, granted, it's an hour drive, so she won't be here a while. But I've been sucked into being a dev and forgot to be a person. Wait, are you using... I wish I was using Virtual Deck. I'm trying to change over to Virtual Deck. It's on my list, but my list is long. But no, I'm really excited about it. I've been watching the updates on Discord and all the stuff you've been doing, and it's so awesome. Like, I can't wait. I'm getting installed. Literally after this, I need to clean up my desk. We won't go into that. And then I'm installing Virtual Deck. Like, it's on the top of my list because it was really cool. I'm like, oh, it's really cool. Techno made something, I want to support him. And then I saw it. Oh, I just made a game. So I see. Yes, I was talking about Virtual Deck. That's cool too. that's honestly cool. You're just a cool friend, all right? Oh, my friends are cool. Honestly, this is why I miss you guys. Like, you guys do such cool things. I mean, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm not doing cool things. I feel like I'm doing cool things too, but because of work, but I'm listening with my listening ears. Well, thank you, Techno. I appreciate that. It has been a whirlwind. I think the last time I streamed was either beginning of November or end of October. And boy, if you have not been following my socials, because that's basically the only place that I've been updating, and it's not very frequent. So I get it. I get it if you're not getting fed, and it's only on TikTok. Actually, it's not even socials. It's just TikTok. Okay. I made a sun. I took a 11-foot diameter circle, transformed it into a projection surface using LEDs. These little buggers. Now, granted, they're in long string. Don't worry. And I had so much fun doing it. I wrote a research paper on it. And while I won't know if that research paper is selected yet, I've also I also could be presenting this to the entire college or to the entire university. So this kind of cool, kind of exciting, kind of terrifying all at the same time. So, you know, there's that. There is that. And so, yeah, it is really exciting. It's really terrifying. I just finished last night. I had to turn in the 10-page research paper for my class that started this all, kind of. Actually, the project started the paper. So I guess the project started. Whatever. But that was just like a class assignment. I am now working on putting together a exhibit on this, which is a lot, but I'm going to also be sure to stream the process, because I know what I'm doing. I can't bring the stuff. I'll bring the stuff over to you guys, but we're gonna be working with a lot of this stuff. It's called Glow. It's a rear projection screen, LEDs and solder and lots of fun stuff. And I'm gonna also solder. Probably next week. I'm gonna solder, or maybe this week. Maybe I'll do it on the stream. Maybe I won't. I haven't decided. I'm modifying a outdoor lamp so that it has interchangeable batteries, because the batteries keep shorting for my mom. So those are all things in the works, but I was like, I don't want to. I'm not looking to do something that's that much on the first stream back after like a month and a half. I just want to chill. And I haven't played any games in quite a while. Like, I had a day where I played a little bit. It was maybe like an hour. Playing some, what's it called? Final Fantasy Tactics. And I played a little bit of Minecraft on the my family's server, which has my kids and my niece on. But for the most part, I really haven't played games in a while, and it's really been bugging me because I miss it. I also will have at least one study session because I have a plot due the 25th, a lighting plot due, which I'm mostly done with. I just need to do a few little things because the set changed again, which isn't a problem. It's just a new challenge, and so that is the joy. So I'll probably do a live stream on that. But basically, because obviously right now this week I have today and Friday planned. Saturday I'm going to Disneyland because our annual passes only allow us to go at certain times. Oh yeah, I got annual passes. That happened in the time frame since I last streamed. So it must have been October because we got those in November. Yeah, so yeah, to Disneyland. I'm going to Disneyland. My wife and I sprung for it. Still determining whether it's a tax write-off or not, but because entertainment professional, but probably not. Probably not, from what I talked to my tax consultant, because I don't have a specialty project that requires it. Oh, absolutely. I don't know when, because February is going to be a bitch. Excuse me. This is a family show. What are you doing? Backward. I think we're planning to go in like, when is it? I think because we have the 20, we reserved the 21st. Means female dog, you're fine. And then we're blacked out for like 2.5 weeks. Something, just until after New Year's. I think my wife wanted to go again before she went back to work on like the 5th. And then we were talking about Martin Luther King Jr. Day, I think was the other day we were talking about. So yeah, we're we're taking advantage of the fact that we live an hour and a half, that we can just do a day trip. I know my wife's gonna go for her birthday, but I'm in tech that weekend. Because that's for those who are not theater aware. Whenever you have a significant date, expect to be in tech for that date. Yeah, I was in tech for my anniversary. Fortunately, I was not in tech for my son's birthday. Fortunately. But I was in tech for my anniversary. But the funny part is that my wife's been in tech for our anniversary every year before. So it's just kind of like, it just happens. But I'm in tech I was not in tech for my birthday, but I am in tech for her birthday. So her and the kids are going to go. I am not. And then I might just go like, cause I don't remember. I had plans like in March or April. But yeah, we spent a stupid amount of money on it. I won't lie. Stupid amount. But it brings us joy. And it's like a day trip, whatever. Unfortunately, though, we have 2 dogs, one of which is aging quite a bit. So, yeah, it is joy. It is absolute joy. I enjoy it so much. People don't understand. I can just go and sit. I even joked with my wife. I said, I think I might just go one day when you guys are all at work and just sit in Galaxy's Edge and do my homework and do my plot stuff. She said that would be too distracting for her. I said, no, that would be joy to me. I love people watching, and I love just being there. I don't know. It's like the music is great. The environment is great. I can just sit there. Hey, I bring my Kindle. I love sitting at Galaxy's Edge to read. Exactly. Like, I kind of want to just use it as a study area. It's a long drive for a study area, though, because it is like a 2-hour drive with traffic. I can probably do about an hour and a half. And the price of gas these days, I mean, Costco has become in clutch. I have paid about the same. Because of Costco, I have paid about the same as I paid in Texas. And Texas was the cheapest I'd ever seen gas in a long time. But back in my day, we used to pay under $2 for gas. So, God, I miss those days. It's an hour for me if I leave at 5:30 in the morning. And that's the thing, is I could probably time it out in a way that I could get there earlier. But leaving at 5:30 in the morning, that gets you there at 6:30 in the morning. And like, you're still waiting an hour and a half. So get some sleep. Leave at 6. Yeah, I mean, it's not horrible traffic. I've done the drive a few times. I did some tours. I went to a conference in LA. Oh, it was Fullerton, which is closer to Anaheim than to LA. I went on a tour at Knott's Berry Farm to see some of their mazes behind the scenes. And then obviously I've been there now twice for Disney, or 3 times for Disney. I forgot I did a behind the scenes tour of Disney too. Oh, it opens at 7. Okay. That's not too bad then. I have not done a rope drop with my kids since, I don't think ever. I have it down to a science. Fair. I mean, we used to rope drop every time we would visit as kids. It was the best. My wife likes her sleep, but she's come around. I don't think she'll ever do it if we are driving from here, but I could be wrong. But yeah, we're going in there on Saturday, which is fun. And then we're going to Phoenix next week. So the next 2 weeks, like I'm excited to be streaming again, but at the same time, it's like the next 2 weeks, there are some trips. There are some things that are going to prevent me from streaming. I like my sleep too, but if I need an app, I just ride around on the Disneyland a nap. Yeah, I get that. Disneyland Express, the monorail, but it's not as, I don't know, it's pretty short. The monorail's pretty short. But Disneyland Express, I always love that. Especially the dinosaur section. But anyways, I'm excited. My wife is the one who orchestrated all that. It's her happy place. And it's my happy place. And our kids love it. And so, yeah. And I promised my eldest that we were going to go on California Screamin'. I'm sorry, Incredicoaster. I will do that. I will accidentally call rides by their old names. Because for those who don't know, it used to be California themed. California Adventures was California themed. And they're getting rid of my favorite ride, which is the Monsters Inc. ride. I've ridden that ride so many times, and it's such a basic ride. But I don't know. It's just like the atmosphere is so calm. It's always a quick wait. Until recently. It was like an hour and a half wait we did the other day. When we went for Thanksgiving. Aren't they getting rid of one of those to make room? So my understanding is they are getting rid of the Monsters Inc. ride, but they're getting rid of it for Avatar, and I'm not happy about this. As I understand, they're still keeping the theater, and that was from a Disney person who told me that. They are keeping the theater. So, like, I don't know. Yeah, but I really don't. I don't get Avatar. I don't get the hype for it. I get Avatar like Airbender. Yeah, that's cool. I enjoy that. I do not get the blue Navi hype. Sorry. Cancel me, I guess. You know, like, I don't get it. I just don't understand. The ride that was at Disney World, because we did ride it when we went to Disney World a couple of years ago. Beautiful, gorgeous, love the technology. But it uses the same technology as the Peter Pan ride. Like, it's going to be overcrowded. Hollywood Studios area of California Adventures is not, it doesn't have a lot of room. Granted, it does, it has a huge studio that they really haven't utilized well since Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Yes, that was a ride at California Adventure, and I loved it. You got free pins if you got selected. Loved that. Went to that show way too many times. I remember that back when you could watch grass grow. Yeah. Lots of cool stuff that they just haven't continued. But that was, yeah, Monsters Inc. I don't even think was there yet. That's how long ago. Maybe it was. I don't know. It's always been that back corner, and I don't know how long it's been there. But the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire ride then turned into the Avengers Campus store. Like they had like the big boutique store. How dare you go live while I'm at work? I know I'm the worst. And then, yeah, the Muppets 3D, as far as I know, that's gone. That's not being done anymore, but I could be wrong. I've seen it. They've used that theater mostly to promote their movies that they have released, just like they do in Hollywood studios in Florida with like a 4D effect. But the Muppets 3D was always a blast. That's the thing. There's so many things. Here's what I will think. This is the only thing I will say to everyone who goes to Disneyland. With the exception of the Italian place for fancy restaurants, do not go eat at the fancy restaurants at the theme park. They are trash. I have been to one. I mean, I've been to a bunch. There's only one that I have found that I will spend the money. For, and that is the Italian place that is in California Adventure, because damn, that is good food. Every other fancy place, don't bother. Also, I need to sign your demons about Bedrock if you have any knowledge about it. I do, because I run a server on Bedrock for my kids. No, I don't want spam. All right, we're about to go into an ad break. I'm going to go ahead and get TikTok started up. And we're going to go into the server and take a look at it. But yeah, La Trattoria. Yes, it is so good. Yes, we are going to include TikTok in today, but I'm using TikTok Studio, so it's a little different. Can't beat them, join them. Enjoy the ads, y'all. I'll be back. I mean, I won't be gone. I'm not leaving, but you will. I'll be here. Oh my gosh, Doc, it is so good. I had it the other day. We had it for our anniversary, and it was so good. It was so phenomenal. All right, let's make sure this is working. Hey, it's still working. That's good. And there we go. We are live on TikTok. Welcome into those who are joining us. My name is Acrid Hero. I am a weirdo who streams. But we have a Minecraft server that we are jumping on today and doing all this fun stuff. If you enjoy this kind of content or just want to see what's going on, go ahead and double tap that screen and help out. There we go. The ad break finally started on the purple app. Okay. So you guys haven't been around in a while. Everyone. I'll be back in a bit. Forgot I have an appointment to make my eyebrows pretty. Oh, have fun. I cleared out a lot on my own. While you guys, I was just bored one day, and this was before the long hiatus I had. I just went for it. And because of that, we now have all this area cleared. We still have quite a bit to do. Did you say yes? Yes. Yes, I did. I do have some knowledge about Bedrock. I run a Bedrock server for my kids and my niece. So we filled in this area. We only have a little bit further to go to flatten out. Granted, we still have all this. But I think I'm gonna move things around. I think I'm gonna make adjustments. I don't think I'm gonna do everything. Of course. Come on, creeper. That works too. Wait, did creepers get an adjustment? Okay. Let's see what's up. Oh, hey, look, I got some spam information. Love that. Let's not do this while I'm right here. Sorry, I was getting yelled at by the clock app. Okie dokie, I hope Santa may get it for my Switch for Christmas. Well, Santa, let's have a heart to heart. Santa, If you don't know, first off, I'm good friends with Santa. And Belinda, the Tooth Fairy. Long story. But Santa, my friend Nerdy here. My friend Nerdy here has been pretty good. Pretty good person. Pretty good in life. Works real hard. Gives all sorts of kindness to others. Let's hook up. Let's hook up Nerdy with some Minecraft. Let them enjoy it. Okay, Santa? Okay? There. I put in a good word with my friend Santa. I just want to craft the mines. As everyone should. No, honestly, I go back and forth on this. I love Minecraft to like no end. I love it. I truly love it. It's wonderful. And I like Bedrock a lot. I know that's controversial. I know that some people will disagree with that. But I truly do enjoy it. The problem is I don't want to be microtransactioned. This is my problem. I want to try the Pokemon one. Cobblemon? Yeah. I actually was... So the other day, I started playing around with the server settings. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll try a map. Maybe I'll try a map that's pre-made, like just a fun one. And the community can enjoy... The community can enjoy doing those things with me. Like we can do a Pokemon one or there's a Mario one. And I'm like, all great things. My niece even asked about it. Again, I have no problem doing those kind of things. Like whatever. Which reminds me, I need to set up the Super Mario one that is in Bedrock. But I believe Cobblemon is only on Java. I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me. I am not a Minecraft expert. I am a Minecraft journeyman. There you go. Go back to work. I miss you too. But I do love Minecraft. So I could be wrong on that. That it is available for Bedrock. Feel free to correct me in the chat if you'd like. But lo and behold, I don't remember where I was going with that. Aww. Kisses to you too. Anyway, I forget where I was going with that. I lost my train of thought, so it is what it is. We're just gonna mine some crafts. Craft some mines. Actually, you don't... I guess you kind of mine some crafts, but you don't craft some mines in this game. At least as far as I know. I do... This horse made me realize. Smooch to the wifey for me. Will do. She's on her way home. I'm pretty sure. Oh, that reminds me. I need to text her something. But I said I would text her while she was on her way home. There. I texted her. I reminded her where she needed to go. She didn't think I'd remember. But I remembered to text her to go to Target. She had to pick something up at Target. I forget what now. But I'm just thinking about this. We have a farm down in the valley for this build. This forever world, if you will. We need to fix that. But we don't have a place for animals to graze up here. I don't want it here. I always find it funny when you... I don't want it here because it's kind of in the middle of everything. Speaking of which, do I have... I did. Good job. Past me. We'll do that because we need more. We need more stiff. More charcoal. I don't want it here because it's... I mean, I guess this would work. I'm not crazy about the animals being by the ledge, though. I mean, we could just make this wall higher. It would save me a lot of time to just... Yeah, it would save me a lot of time to just do this area that's already mostly grass. You know, we're doing it. This one will be a much bigger farm. That's the thing. For those who don't know, this is basically my Minecraft Forever world. But I also wanted the Forever world to be something collaborative. And so we have lots of other stuff going on here. I know, like, GC has a little area in the Forever world. Jack's Berry Patch, Pad Bay, all created areas in here. Doc built a house. I don't know that Nerdy's ever been here. I'm trying to think who else has been in the world before. Cat has some... was here. I don't know if they built anything. But yeah, so very much collaborative. All you have to do... see, thank you, love. I remembered. And then she remembered. She's like, you're streaming tomorrow. How are you going to remind me while you're streaming? Because I'm awesome. Don't forget it. Don't forget it, people. I am awesome. I know what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah. Voice mod, you failed me. You had to go and update yourself for the 4th bajillionth time. I swear, some of these apps update way too frequently. If you're looking at being a streamer in your life, just know you'll be updating apps more so than actually playing games. Clearly. Clearly, I took some shortcuts. Oop. That's okay. I mean, we can hear the monsters too. You know what's really good? Nespresso. You know what's also really bad? Nespresso. But dang, this is good coffee. I love this coffee. Maple pecan, I believe. And then went to Trader Joe's, got some vanilla bean syrup. Vanilla bean bourbon syrup. Oh, so good. So good, my friends. Highly recommend it. 10 out of 10. And we believe it's seasonal. We don't know for sure it's seasonal, but my wife and I believe it's seasonal. So we may have way too much of it. I will say I'm also looking at doing some streams for Brick and Board Studio while on my break. Sell some cards. So if you're looking for a gift for the holidays, do note that my wife and I do next day shipping. And you can get things like the Card Guardian Big Booty Edition Pokemon cards. I think we still have some. We still have American and Japanese. We don't know about the Japanese. We had to get a storage unit for everything because we just could not make the little space we had. We needed a crafts area. Let me phrase that. I needed an area to solder, and then my wife transformed it into a crafts area. And somehow I ended up losing space. Well, maintaining space. I shouldn't say I didn't lose any space, but I did find today that the amount of space that I gained was negligible for my office area. But the amount of space my wife gained is quite a bit. It's quite a bit. But fortunately, I appreciate her and really don't care. No. Back to throwing weapons. Okay. Oh, there was some iron over here I wanted to get. Always can use more iron. That sounded like friends. Where are those friends? Oh, it was a pig. Okay. I thought I was gonna be said hello to a friend that I don't want to say hello to. All right. So, how big are we making this farm? We're making it pretty big. Pretty big, y'all. So there. And then it's lining up here. Like there. Oh, I was off by 1 without looking. Go me. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty big farm. Which I'm okay with. It's definitely bigger than our other farm, which is like tiny. And I'll definitely incorporate some other stuff with it. I sadly have to go to work, but I'm really happy I could make your stream. Oh, Kat, I'm so happy you made the stream as well. Enjoy your work. I hope you have the best day at work. Honestly, that's my hope for you. You're going to have the slowest day of work possible, and you're just going to it's all going to be positive. You're going to get some sort of accolade at your work, however that looks. I don't say raises because I was a teacher, so like you don't get raises. But I would get like bonuses or even just like fun little treats. So I'm going to hope that your supervisor is in a festive mood and therefore going to treat you all well today. And then the customers are not going to be jerks. Less likely in this time of year, but possible. And all the other work you're going to do is going to be fantastic and easy and go exactly the way you want it to. But I am so glad you came by. I miss all of you guys. I miss all of you guys. I think about it quite often, probably more often than most people do. But to me, like, you guys are some of my closest friends. I don't know if that makes me sound sad or not, but no! We didn't see that. I don't know if that makes me sound sad or not, but on oh, I gotta fix those. I'm sorry. He still stream? I do. Despite the fact that certain individuals think I was gonna end up quitting long ago, I still stream. I just also make lights and write papers and prepare to present at conferences. It's nice to see your face. I know. And the funny part is, a lot of people have said that. And the funny part is, that was even the last time I streamed, people didn't see my face because I didn't have a camera because I had to wait for this thing so that y'all didn't see my kitchen because I'm in the dining room. And I didn't like that the kitchen just like washed me out because it kept wanting to do all this like brightness of the kitchen, even when it was all off because there's a window in there. So it was nice. It's nice. So like the last time I streamed, we had a PNG. Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. I know. It was fine. It wasn't, I didn't really care. It was just like, it really, because the window itself washed me out. And look, I know I'm white and that, but I gotta have the colors back. So now they're back. They're back. They're controllable. We are gonna add some more LED stuff as well because that's what I've been doing for the last month and a half. I got some stuff planned. Oh, God, I love this coffee. But it's great. It's great. So yeah, for those who are wondering, I just went to graduate school so that I could learn more things for streaming. That was it. That was it. So I could get an advanced degree in electrical design for streaming. Oh, I get it. I have a window in front of me and I slapped a blackout curtain in front of it. And now I'm in a dungeon. Yeah, so there's a window in front of me too. And fortunately when the blinds are closed, it does a pretty good job of blocking it out. But we did add in a blackout curtain for the majority of it. And then there's just like a slight opening. Because right now, not a big deal. When we get to the afternoon, it's so bright because the sunlight is just goes directly into this area. So yeah, have that too. Have a window in front of me too. Yeah, this is not ideal for a streaming area or an office or anything at all. This is what we could afford with my wife's technically current job. She's at this job for like another week. She got a new job. She got a new job, and that new job basically is paying her, what do we figure out? 1.5 times what she's being paid right now. Yeah, she's getting a significant pay raise because she's moving. You went to grad school to learn fancy things so I can hire you when I become famous. Exactly. That is why I went to grad school. I went to grad school for Jackie. And Jackie just lost out because that grad school was in California, not New York. But this semester, I learned a lot about LEDs. Next semester, I'm experimenting with projection design. And both of which I can incorporate into streaming. So, in fact, I'm learning so much that I'm also going to be teaching a class in the fall on projection design. Listen, I'm still Tommy and I have... No, you only have 2.5 years. 2.5 years. But I will tell you, Awkward Wife and I have talked about how we really love San Diego. It's just perfect. The weather is like, we have not had our AC on in a month, but we haven't needed to turn on our heater either. It's perfect. It's glorious. It is. No. This morning it was 56 degrees. It'll be like 72 by this afternoon. So it's like chilly, but not chilly. But either way, Awkward Wife has decided that she's going into a job. So Awkward Wife was very fortunate in that a teacher is retiring mid-year, and she applied for the job and just hoped to get closer because she was driving an hour one way. Like, she's currently on her drive right now, and she liked aspects of her job for sure. She liked that she could leave partway through the day. Like, she's leaving now. See, we've decided to stay put. In like a year, we're gonna do a kitchen email. We're gonna turn our home into our dream home. Got a long list of to-dos. Yeah, I mean, I think that, at least for the time being, I think we can all agree that times are so unpredictable. We can only predict so far. We can only predict so far for any one of us. But I think that makes a lot of sense for you, especially since you own your home. Anyway, so Awkward Wife was fortunate. She got the job. She's leaving her current school to go to this new school, so she doesn't have to drive an hour long. And that was the biggest reason for it. Well, the biggest reason that I will publicly say. There are a lot of other little reasons. Namely, the school didn't know what all she did. And she found out she was only hired for part-time. So, like, they weren't paying her full salary. We just found out that yesterday. Yesterday, my wife found that out. So that can give you an inkling to other issues, possibly. But anyways, she words. Where was I? So she found a new school where they're going to pay her significantly more. More about refinancing, and even if we got 6% down to 4%, it basically is the same. We'd be starting our mortgage. Ooh, gross. Gross. Mortgages are broken. That's what I say to that. But for my friends who own homes, don't sell it. This is not the time to sell. I'm not even a real estate agent. I have no real estate expertise. I just owned a home at one point, and I look back at selling that home. Was not perfect in any way, shape, and form, but I shouldn't have sold it. We should have stayed in it, made modifications. We would have lived there now like 12 years. Granted, we probably would have sold it when we moved, but yeah, gross. Anyway, so this new job allows her to now be 15 minutes away from home, that was honestly the only rude. I am just being a simple workman, doing simple things, and here you are, bringing your buddies. Go back under. We have beef. I'm just here existing, trying to build a farm. Mr. Skeleton. Might have to make some more of that. That was good. So good. So now she's a lot closer. She's getting paid a full-time salary. And most importantly, the programs are established. She doesn't have to do any additional work. The students respect theater, which I'll tell you, even in an established program, it's not easy to get students to understand that. Like, it's a really hard component to it. I love my students to death. I love them so much. I hope they know that if they're watching instead of doing their work like they should be. If they're at home and they're watching the stream right now, I miss you guys. I really do. But it is the hardest part, is getting students to understand that, hey, we can't just have the fun. We have to do a bunch of other stuff too. And it's so hard to get them to buy into that. And I get why. You will never hear me like talk crap about Gen Z and Gen Alpha, because they, like, millennials got the raw end of the deal. But Gen Z and Gen Alpha, they're even worse off, because they never knew what happiness was. They've been stressed out since they came into this world. They've just been handed crisis after crisis. I feel for them. That's why I like working with them. I just can't teach them anymore. I mean, I could teach them. I can teach them because they're college students too, but I need to teach them in a better environment. Of an environment that puts their learning on them. I think that's the best way to put it. I mean, we're going to add a second bath, do a whole new kitchen, and rework our bedrooms. It'd be perfect in 5 to 10 years. And then at that, we'll still have at least 20 years to enjoy it. Yeah. Ah, shoot. I hear you. Where are you? The hell? Bring it. Where'd you go? I'll fight you. Let's light him on fire. Nope. Run! Why do I have TNT? Oh my gosh, it's so far to my safety. Oh, they're coming for me. They're coming for me. Oh! Okay. Let's get some food in me. Before they start attacking me again. All right. Run! This is what happens when you focus on... Also, what the heck are you building? So I am building... Great question. Great question. I also really enjoy my job, and it's been great for my mental health. Yeah. That's fair. That's how I feel about graduate school. Most people are like, graduate school, that's so hard. Honestly, it's not as hard as teaching. It's not as hard as teaching. So I am building right now. I'm still flattening that land that I've been trying to flatten for over a year now, guys. This has been a project that's gone over a year. But I've got it to a point where after I clear this area, I'm going to start building more of the stuff envisioned, which was a giant event area. But this is going to be a farm for us to have like crops up here. I'm going to have a house up here for myself and a few others who want to build up here, because we already do have a bunch of plots that are still open. If you ever want to hop in, to the Minecraft. All you have to do is join my Discord. But we have a bunch of plots over here. Oh, I didn't check on this. Is this working? It's hard to say. A lot of work went into this, but I don't think I ever got it to work. No, don't do it, Awkward. Don't do it. There's an elevator. For those who don't know, this was my attempt at making a seaweed farm. Oh, no, it's just still growing. Let's see. Did we... Yeah, no. It's just growing. I mean, your treehouse is still there. Your treehouse is still there, Jackie. But yeah, so this is... So, over there, It's easier to see from up here. So I need to check on that seaweed farm. This was to help me make more fuel. We have little plots for everyone who wants to live there. There's a bunch. There's a Twitch logo made by GC. And then there's some houses there. Ooh, I don't know if that was partially built or that. So that one was made out of completely copper before copper became useful. That one is mine and my son's house. When I can get him on a computer to play on Java. And that is where you all start, is that little spot right there. Yeah. Made that moat. There's also an underwater tunnel that goes to that goes about. I don't know what this is. There's a sugarcane farm right there. There's seaweed gonna be added to the river at some point. That's someone's house. I forget whose. But yeah. I know. I think that's Doc's house. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. A lot of things. Like I said, this is a forever world. This is the whole point is I back this up about once a week. It's been about a month now since my last backup, but no, 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks ago. I did it. Was that Thanksgiving break? Yeah, I did during Thanksgiving break. I backed it up. So, but yeah, all you have to do is join the Discord server. You're welcome to add to it. The only rule is don't be a dick. That's it. That's the only rule. Beyond that, have fun. Try to respect others. We have lots of tools available for people. Mostly courtesy of GC. I think Pad Bay contributed quite a bit too. But yeah. I also need to play Fortnite again. I don't know if I can play without shader. I need to add the shaders. Honestly, when you were playing the other day, I was like, I need to add this. I started tinkering because I want to. I've also been playing Bedrock with my kids. And I want to add in the copper stuff. So I need to do an upgrade to the server. I just didn't have the confidence to do it while I was trying to finish school. So we're upgrading to 1 point whatever the latest version is, which I'm terrified about. I'm absolutely terrified about because it can go wrong. But because I back it up, I'm like, okay, if it goes wrong, I can just revert it. It's not a big deal. But I am also, I gotta, because I pay 50, I think it's like $50 a year for the server. So I gotta make sure I renew the server for the year. In fact, I gotta see if I can do multiple years. Yeah, I love the shaders that you had on yours. It was so, like, this is boring. There, I said it. What's really fun is when I play on my iPad for some reason. I think it's because it might be because I have the Pro iPad. The graphics are gorgeous, and I'm like, what? Why is this prettier than my than my ridiculously expensive computer? The water is clear, and you know how hard it is for graphics to make clear things. Clear things, like it's so hard. So it's fascinating to me that my iPad does that, but like it also makes sense. Like I said, I have the high end. Oh no, Wi-Fi! What are you doing? Hello? I think I'm back. I think I just had a weird hiccup. Happens all the time here. I miss... Let's see. I miss a hardwire connection, if I'm being honest. Are you still using CurseForge? Yes, I am, and that's the biggest change that's gonna happen. Is I'm not using CurseForge. Looked at the one you were using. Hey, you're cute. I'm waiting at Target. Oh, thanks. Good, it's working. We're back. At least as far as I can tell, we're back. Everything just like I had a weird internet hiccup just now. No, it's still happening because that happened. But hey, it is what it is. I'm sure it'll all resolve in a minute. Yes, CurseForge is going goodbye for the modifications because honestly, it's my same beef with everything else right now. It just it updates way too often. And I get why things have to update. I really do. I'm not a curmudgeon, but there's just too much sometimes. There's such thing as too many updates. Like my computer. It shouldn't have to update every time I turn it on. But that's a different thought. Is like, I'm thinking about changing my operating system to Linux because I'm so tired of Windows having to constantly update. And I'm not talking about like, what, I can send you the mod pick. Yes, please. Yes, please. That'd be great. I mean, I know, like, I saw what you did, and a lot of the stuff I want to do. I want to also make sure, like, there's some quality of life packs that I really enjoy. For instance, the tree cutting one. Did it just get... I hate when this song comes up because it gets so much louder than all the other songs. Ugh. You're the worst. Jackie, she's being coy about the puppers. She knows exactly how the puppers is doing because I show her updates all the time. She just wants to see the puppers. She wants to hear about the puppers. She wants the puppers. I show her pictures and she melts every time. Doesn't matter what it is. The dog could be sleeping. The dog could be annoying. The dog could be everything. She is in love with your dog. Our dog gets jealous because of how much she is in love with your dog. I'm kidding. That sounded a little more stalkerish than I was intending. She's not stalkerish, but She is in love with your dog. It's either I want a golden retriever or I want a cat. That is my wife in a nutshell. But I think especially after last night, oh god. Last night was rough. Finished my paper at 1 o'clock in the morning. At 3 o'clock. Our dog decided to take a crap. But because she's been peeing in the middle of the night, we put her in a diaper. Yeah, because she would like every day I came home from tech. Sometime between when I came home from tech and when we woke up in the morning, there would be urine on the floor. And he's and he's a butthole. Doesn't realize he's 60 pounds of cat attack. That sounds right. I have both and they're great. The cat and Oakley are becoming friends slowly. Well, that's good. I was kind of concerned your cat was not gonna tolerate Oakley. I'm glad that's working out. Your cat's wonderful. I love your cat. It just seems to be set in its ways. Let me put it that way. It seems to be a cat. But yeah. We've been watching I've always wanted to get into resin making. And especially now that I'm in my creative era is what I'm going to call it, where I'm LEDing and 3D printing and doing all the fun stuff that I've wanted to do my whole life and now have the time and money to do so. Listen, Oakley needed to learn balance. Sydney finally whacked him in the face enough. You know what? I have no judgment for Sydney on that one because my dog needed to do the same thing when we were at my mom's house. And my dog is very sneaky when it comes to the cat. And we keep the cat and my dog separate for the sake of my dog. But my dog didn't understand that. Snuck in my mom's room. They got within there. She like snapped at the cat. The cat went whack, whack, whack. Doesn't have claws, so it wasn't like, but it was so funny. My dog learned. They have a rivalry now. They are not friends. They will never be friends. Bella can't stand Lady. Ellie doesn't give two craps. Oh crap, did she learn? No, she did not learn. Of course she did not learn. Lady did never learns. I can pretend to give Lady a snack every single day. And yes, I said snack instead of the word that I use because that dog is a trigger. Food motivated. If I said the T word, she would look up at me and harass me until she got one. So I use the snack word when it's appropriate. Thanks, SiriBot. Appreciate you. Good bot. Good bot. Let's get some good bots in the chat. Because SiriBot comes in clutch yet again. Yet again. Always does. Okay, now we're just trying to get enough dirt to finish this project. So I can go back to the original project. Isn't that how it always works? Really, this game is just about moving dirt from one place to another place. That's all it is. And why can't matter just like disappear? I mean, granted, I can just throw it off the ledge and it will disappear technically, but And this is the quality of life that I need to make sure always stays here. Bye. Love that quality of life mod. I'm sure it's there. It's a very common one that people use. Oops, I didn't. Oh, okay, it worked. Because otherwise it takes way too long. And I believe Awkward Wife just learned that I lock the door every time. Yes, she did. She learned I lock the door every single time. Even when my kids are outside playing. Oh, I didn't finish that story. Oakley is a big T word boy and food in general. Yeah. Lady is a freak when it comes to treats. It's like constant. Constantly needing treats. Hello, Spider. You are angry. And I win. I win. You lose. Did that mob follow me? No, it did not. Holy crap. Oh, because I forgot to put the light back. Okay, well, let's do this. Come this way, guys. That way when you blow up, it's not that big of a deal. Well, that worked out. Used one to blow up the other. Minecraft, man. Hi, love. You know what I noticed today?
I'm beautiful.
Well, it just blew up. Yes, that too. Well, I mean, I didn't just realize that today. I've known that a while. When you added this craft corner, you added a lot of space for yourself. And only a little space for me.
You get a whole side.
Yeah, but I already had a whole side. I already had that much storage space with the previous setup. It's all good. It's all good. I like it that you have a sewing area. It makes you happy. I am on TikTok, ma'am. You trying to get me kicked out of there? Am I wrong? What I just said? Did I say anything incorrect? I literally told you that's what I needed. You asked me what all are you trying to do? And I said, I'm gonna just figure this out over break. But I need more storage here. I need somewhere for my 3D printing stuff. Now I know the true motivation of it all. Was just to get more storage space for herself. And you know what? That's fine. No, I don't know what you're trying to go there. That's not what that was. You just decided one day to do it. Again, not angry. Just realizing with the 2 tubs that are behind my desk that I needed 2 storage for. And the 3 little cubbies you gave me. What? My whole plan was to get something, y'all, that was so that I could have the space to create the things that I'm trying to create. Do my research that I'm trying to do for my school work. And have a functional space so I can do my homework. Now I know the true motivation was I don't get any of that. And I'm okay with that. I just wish it would have been more upfront. How am I being the worst? I think Awkward Wife feels like I'm calling her out. And I'm not really trying to. I was just sharing my revelation today. So now I feel bad. Because she feels called out. Alrighty. Let's see. All right, we can make more charcoal. We can... Oh, we have that iron that we can also go about. We also now have more dirt to continue our stuff, though we did have a mob blow up some of the dirt we just lost, so it's kind of a wash there. We do need to add some light over here. I was going to do that after I got fencing, but say lobby. I always tried to crouch, and then I almost forget. Almost always will accidentally hit the shift key. And that's not good, folks. That's how you fall. If you didn't know. Shift key's great. I sent you the mod pack and pictures of the puppy for wife. All right. I will share those pictures with her. It'll make her day. It will make her day. She loves pictures of golden retrievers. Okay. So not too much left. Probably more than I have of dirt, though. No, I wanted to merge these. There we go. Thank you. Yeah. Definitely need more dirt. Let's go get more dirt. There's plenty over here. Okay. Let's also just, since we're flattening this area already, let's go and do that. Maybe that would be a fun stream. Server maintenance for Minecraft. Just kidding. That's not fun. That's not fun to do or watch. If anyone ever has questions, I am happy to answer them. It only requires a little bit of knowledge in internet. Let's use the shovel this time, because that'll make this go a little bit faster. Ooh, I need the dirt. But the dirt's down there. All right, time to get hurt. Okay. Oh, there was a stairway. Well, I learned. Yeah. Yeah. Take that. You'll burn before you get here. Hopefully. There we go. I was like, maybe not. Okay, we've got almost 2 stacks. Oh, I was like, where's the other zombie? QQ! Wait, is that? Why is there a post there? Y'all, you see that? There's just a post, just hanging out randomly. I see how it is. Q! Actually, I probably need that spider eye. I don't know for what. All right, let's do this little area right here. I do. It has been the highlight of my day because now I can have my coffee. You do lots of things right. Stop it.
I was being called.
I know you were. I apologize for it.
I know.
Sorry you felt called out. I was just realizing that the amount of stuff that's behind this drop is not going to fit in this area, and that was my goal. Yes, it was, because I was going to have a whole storage area and a table. The table was going to be shared. The storage area was going to be for that stuff, because you have an office.
I have an office.
I didn't say it wasn't also our bedroom, but you do have an office. And you restricted all my stuff there. I know. I'm not complaining, I promise. I'm just saying I had the realization. I knew what this was. This is a craft table for Alex that I get to use. I know. I'm acknowledging that. I didn't realize though that I didn't get any storage out of it. That was my whole need. That is literally the same space I already had here. That's what I keep saying. I need storage for some of the stuff. I know. I know. I know that's what it's coming down to, especially given the state of our room right now, but it's these are the things we talk about, y'all. This is what it is. This is marriage. It's coming to realizations and realizing you have too much crap. This is why we had to get a storage unit for all of our store stuff. But we still sell stuff. Of course the ad break starts when I say that. Boy. Well, those of you on TikTok can understand at least. Brick and Board Studio. If you need cards or a card guardian, big booty edition, I still make them. Not as often as I'd like. But I've got some ideas in the works now that I'm officially on break for school. Technically tomorrow. They both went right before the kids went to school. Though I think she wandered over by my desk because I did find some additional treats, if you will. But for those who weren't here earlier, the dog was in a diaper because she can't go through the night. And she pooped in the diaper. And that poop then ended up around the house and stuck to her. And so at 3 a.m., my wife and I had to clean up that mess. Because it's not fun. That was not fun. Not fun at all. Especially when I went to bed at 1 o'clock after finishing my paper. But my paper's done. And I think my dog just wanted to celebrate by messing in her diaper. It was a good time. We will forever have the 3 a.m. dog shower. Okay. Okay. I'll come bug you in a little while. Like I said, Awkward Wife is transitioning between schools and having a good time doing so. There y'all are. Welcome back. We missed you. We missed you a lot. So, welcome back to the stream. I hope you're all having a great day. For those who are new, my name is Awkward Hero. We do a lot of different things. We do a lot of Minecraft. I've been on a little bit of a hiatus. We are going to be doing some crafting streams during this winter break, which for me goes until like mid-January. I also might be doing some streams from my lab. I know what you're thinking. Lab? You said you were going to school for theater. Yes, our spaces are called labs. Ah, what the hell? You mother... Eat. All right, come on. Let's go. Booyah. There was 2 under there, though. All right, let's see how much that heals me. I might need to do 1 more. Waiting, waiting. It's consuming the food. There we go. Okay, that should heal up the rest. See, I'm trying to fill in this area because I inadvertently made a spawn point. But it's taking more dirt than I want it to take. Which is unfortunate. But we also need to add some light over here so when I walk away, it doesn't create a spawn point. But yeah. What's everyone's thoughts? Should I upgrade to the copper update? I think I'm leaning towards yes. I've been playing, like I said earlier, I've been playing it with my kids and my niece. Just here and there. Not like a lot. But I like some of the elements that have updated in it. While I know updating the server to that isn't gonna like, we're not gonna get the copper dungeons. Actually, the copper dungeons I think were in this update, so I think they're already there. I think they're already existing. But, oh hell no, not going that way. Let's go to sleep. Let's go to sleep. Let's do the long run. It might be advantageous to build another elevator. It's cute and the copper golems are adorable. I agree. I 100%, I really enjoy it. I think the copper update was an update that needed to happen a long time ago. When they introduced copper, they should have given it more of a role. Because for the longest time, it was just lightning rods. That's all you could really do with it. And doors. And so I really appreciate that they're giving copper more of a role. And so that's the good news. I just don't know. I don't know. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth an update. It's been a few versions. I think this is 1.21 and 1.23 is the new one. The mechanics don't seem to have changed too drastically, so there's not like anything that we're potentially losing. I see a lot of benefit here. The copper golems are definitely adorable and would help with village maintenance because we have like supplies. So we can upgrade all the treasure chests to copper chests and then like use the copper golems to help maintain that space. And so that would definitely be a plus. I think that's probably going to be something I do. I still have my portfolio review tomorrow. So I have to get some things put together for that. But it's not much. It's really just I have one thing I have to print at the school, and then there's a couple things I have to print here. I could print them at the school too, but my interview's at 9 a.m. So I'm gonna put that on the plotter. Because I had a so I made the giant sunbox, right? And I did all the technical drawings, and I have all that stuff. But I can't find the printout of it. And the printout is gorgeous. Because I did such a good job on it. I did a really good job on it. Technically, she's not my professor, but I look at her as much as a professor as any other professor, but she's staff. But we work a lot with the staff. Like, we spend a lot of time working with them, and they teach us just as much as our professors do. And so, yeah. My electrical professor. Well, there we go. Electrical design professor. Who's just like on a whole nother level to some of these professionals that I work with. Like, she knows so much. And helped and really just let me, hey, you're gonna do this problem. I'm not gonna. I mean, she helped me, no doubt about it. Especially towards the end when I had to shift gears. It was but she didn't know a lot about the stuff we were doing. She knew a lot, but she didn't know specifically the stuff I was working with. Because it's all basic electricity. So it's all very similar. And I had enough knowledge that she trusted that I would know what I was doing. And so, yeah, it ended up being really cool. It was just a really cool learning experience. But she was really impressed by the work I did. And I feel like that was an accomplishment all in itself, was to impress that particular professor. Who's not a professor? I don't know. Theater degrees are weird, guys. Because you have professors and then you have staff. This has been every program I've ever been in. This isn't just my current one. You have professors and then you have staff. But the staff operates as the experts for their fields. So like our technical director, professor. Our shop supervisors, not professors, but still expertise. So it's kind of interesting. It's kind of different. And I don't think my wife realizes how loud she's talking. And I feel bad. So that's what I'm trying to make sure I'm like specifically talking a bunch because my mic keeps spiking and I know it's because she's on the phone right now. I don't think she realizes how loud she is. Because I can hear her through my headphones. That's yeah. I don't think you guys can hear that clearly, but she knows this. She gets really loud when she talks on the phone. I think I think it's because her parents get really loud when they talk on the phone because they're old. So she's just used to that. And also, again, she's talking to her new job, which she's really happy about. And we all tend to get louder when we're excited about something. So that could also be a factor. There's another skeleton down here, though. Haven't seen it. It's going to probably do the same thing that the last one did. And bully me. I don't see it. Maybe it despawned when I walked away. Oh, hey. Hello. Hello. We're just gonna do this. And we're not gonna deal with that. We're not gonna deal with that. Okay, there we go. Add in those layers. Again, just trying to kind of... when I first built this, I did it quickly so that we could have the space flattened because it was a cliff and I wanted to level it out. But now I'm realizing that was dumb. That was dumb. And because of that, now I've got this giant gaping hole right here. All right, we still got plenty of pickaxes. That's good. So that also means I can pick up more dirt as I break them. Okay. He really wants up here. Look at that guy. He really wants to come and play. He must have a surprise. Party popper. Guys, I think we have a new name for our mobs. I think creepers are now party poppers. We're just building a city here. He just wants to celebrate. We've got the party poppers. Does that make the skeletons confetti cannons? Y'all, I think I created a new theme for all of our mobs. We've got party poppers and confetti cannons. All right. In chat, I want y'all to come up with we gotta now theme up all the rest. So party themed mobs. Let's go. Let's come up with all the party themed ideas that we can for our mobs. What is their theme? What is the theme of everything? We've got party poppers. Those are our creepers. We have got confetti cannons. Those are our skeletons. What else? What else can we think of here? I have faith. I have faith in us. We can have a good time. Because we like to celebrate good time. Come on. It's a celebration. I just, right now, not looking for aesthetic. Just looking for not spawning area. So, that's what we'll do. Celebrate good times. Come on. I have faith in you guys. We can come up with other ones. We've got party poppers are creepers. We've got confetti cannons for the skeletons. The spiders Are the spiders just streamers? Are they just streamers? I think we can come up with something better. Let's see. What are the spiders? The spiders could be... Yeah, the only reason I'm thinking streamers is because you've got this idea of they have the web. They have the web. I feel like there's an obvious thing here that I'm just missing. The pigs I think will be tougher. The piglins. We'll have to think of something. Maybe I'll put it up on Discord. Share your thoughts. Share your thoughts now on social media. Talking to you. I'm talking to you. All right, we have flattened out. Oops. Over flattened out this area. Which is great. That was a plan. And we'll probably, some of this area will also turn into stone instead of ground. But I think we have enough dirt now to finish the area where I want the farm to be. The upstairs farm, the upper farm, if you will. We will eventually have to also... Eventually we will have to add a water area to this too. For the same reason we added the water. But I think it's going to be like a waterfall. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the water area start somewhere over here, and it's going to flow that way and then down. And it's going to water flow into the river. So basically we're going to create this natural looking artificial river. Natural looking artificial river. It's going to have a starting point like a regular river. But it's not. Obviously, there's no water up here. So we're going to make it pretty. That's the thing. Is like this project to flatten out this mountain was simply so I could add new things to it that look really cool. Call me weird in that way, but oh, I just thought about the shaders with how the shaders will make everything look so much better too. Like it'll just make it more aesthetic-y. That'll be fun. I'm excited about that. So like all the little details that we've been thinking about, they're going to be amplified by the shaders. And if you haven't checked out, like, I think Jackie posted a video of last time when she played Minecraft last. I highly recommend go check it out. I mean, go check. Oh, shit. Excuse my language there, folks. I panicked for a second there because I thought, oh no, the party popper's gonna pop. And of course, I'm short one dirt. One whole dirt. That's because I fell. Sorry. There's a whole bunch over here. Oh, and a spider, it looks like. Cool. Cool. Nope, that's a flower. That flower thought I was in trouble. Turns out I was not. Cool. Oh, did I check my inventory? No, I did not. Had a bunch. Didn't need to do that. Okay. So we have our farming area. Look at that, guys. Look at what we did. Are you going to be able to switch the server from course? I think I can. So I was doing some work with it, and it seems like I can easily just switch it out. I have the part I didn't see is if they did Modrinth. I think they do. Like Cybrance. If any of you need a good server, I've had like 4 different servers now. A lot of them are expensive and silly, and they don't give you all the features. For instance, one of the other ones that I used for this server, you could only do CurseForge. There was one other. It wasn't Modrinth. And the problem is that certain games are only developed with certain mod programs. CurseForge is okay. But for instance, when we play Stardew does not like to use CurseForge. But I didn't want to install another mod program into my computer because I don't mod games that often. I just don't. And so it seemed silly to use a different one. So there was then a lot of mods that I wanted to use for Stardew that I would have to then buckle down and go through and do the things I didn't want to do. And that's fine. But I'm really tired of CurseForge because again, they update constantly. They do a bunch of things. Is there? There is. He's right here. He wants to go boom, but he can't go boom. And he's close. I can hear him. That's fine. That's fine. He can't get to me. And so mostly I just want I want a mod program that I don't have to launch the mod program, and CurseForge requires you to launch their mod program. I don't know if Modrinth is any different in that way. But I really like it that I like to lower the ability for people to enter into the Minecraft server as best I can. And that's one way I can, because a lot of people don't have CurseForge. And they already still have to use Java, which is already a barrier because a lot of people use consoles to play Minecraft. Unfortunately, Bedrock can only do Realms, and Realms is a lot more expensive. Okay, well, that's not, I mean, I guess that doesn't solve that problem, but that's fine. That's not, to me, switching from CurseForge makes a lot more sense. That was my goal always. I never dive deep into it enough, I don't think. Okay. See, we have tools for you guys if you want to join. Look. Diamond. I think there's diamond armor in one of these too. I don't remember. Made a bunch of colored concrete. So much building material. And eventually that'll be another thing. Look, I mean, look, we've been, if I go over here, guys, this farm that I built is a masterpiece. We have so much sugarcane. It's kind of silly. Like, we don't need this much sugarcane for how many people play. But you can make books galore. Look. Oh, nope. This is just a whole thing of sugarcane. Whole thing. And I'm trying to do the same thing with kelp. Kelp is trickier, though. Because with kelp, it doesn't collect as easily. Because with sugarcane, it grows and then chops and falls. With kelp, it grows and then it grows up and then you chop down and then it floats. So you have to be a little bit more clever with kelp. And again, I think I got it to work. I think I already tested it and it worked. So I think the farm works. But then to make substantial amounts, you either have to have so many kelps like this. This is my steadfast in between when and eventually it will automate completely. And I'll have it feed into I will have it feed in directly from that treasure chest to this treasure chest. But yeah, so let's see. What's the progress on it now? And granted, I made this way too tall. It didn't have to be this tall. It didn't need to be this tall. I don't even know if it grows this tall. I probably shouldn't have made it that tall. I should have probably made it like as tall as the sugarcane farm. Because the sugarcane farm only grows 3 and then it chops. It only goes 1, 2, chop. So it only chops 2 every however long. It has water in the cycle. So it goes pretty quick. But it's just like I don't know. I need to revisit this. This took so long though. This took so long. But I think it's not working the way I need it to. And I need a kelp farm. I absolutely need a kelp farm. I could just, have a water and do exactly what I just did right there. I got a fair amount. I got a stack and a half. Just my little area over there. But it's a future project. That's all it is. That's a future project. Nothing more. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, we're going to have a farm here. We're going to grow some crops. I think, actually, I always forget how to do the backpack. Is it B? No.
New waypoint.
No.
Use mouse
No.
cursor or narrator. Narrates chat.
No.
Narrator. Narrates system.
No.
Narrator.
Thank you.
Off.
I always forget how to activate the backpack. Because I'm like, oh, I already have water. I could actually start the river project now. That is controls. Keybinds. Because I do love, and this is another mod that I love. Journey map, no. Great. Traveler's backpack. Okay, I did 0 and 1. That's right. There we go. So I have water. But I think I have to have it looks like I need a What's it called? Looks like I need a bucket. Let's go get a bucket. Oh, wait. There might be one in this treasure chest. Let's see. Nope. There is not. Did this make all the charcoal? It did. Let's make some more. Because we can. Because even if I run out of trees, I still got a bunch of trees downstairs. I've been deep diving into Palia, and I realize basically Minecraft with Fortnite graphics. Yes, it really is. That's why I enjoy it and I don't simultaneously. But I realized the other day I was talking to Awkward Sun, and I realized I haven't played Fortnite in like 3 months. I missed a whole season. So I need to do that too. I have a lot of things I'm going to do on this break. Let's see how many of them I actually get to. See, I've got so much copper too in this one that doing the copper upgrades would serve me so well. Would serve me so well. Let's go ahead and put all that. I just realized I never put fuel in it, so it didn't do anything with all that stuff. Okay, but we will, for here, we'll put, let's do the tree stuff. There we go. It won't last long. Yeah. I mean, that's what makes, honestly, Palia I think that's why a lot of people gravitate to all those games. They all are very similar, but they're all very different. See what else I have in here. I gotta... Not a lot. It's mostly just stone. Diamonds, some gold. This is my junk drawer. Specifically looking for... Oh, that would be worthwhile. It's just making more copper blocks. Because, like... So much copper. Originally, that was all built for my copper house. That's already built. I forgot what I was looking for, too. More copper. Yeah, I need to organize these junk drawers. As I'm looking through this, I'm like, there's so much stuff that's already in other places. Oh, well. You know? That sounds like a problem for future Jason. I forgot where I put that copper. Okay, there we go. Still a lot of other random things. But you know, I've got work to do. And so while I came down here to get a bucket, that's what I came down here to. I'm going to check here again, just to make sure I don't have a bucket in here. I do not have a bucket. How do I not have a bucket? Let's see. I also am curious. Oh, not book and quill. Not pattern. I'm looking for, there it is. Okay, I am gonna do something just because we have so much of it and I need to reduce it. because we have so much more of it coming. Or in the other chest too. We're just going to make all the paper in the world. See, it goes so quick. Look at all that paper. Look at all that paper, y'all. Should honestly be putting... Because the paper then triples my storage capacity. Yep, just... I mean, it really doesn't because you get 3 for 3. But I'm going to pretend it does. I'm going to pretend it does. We're just going to have all this paper. All the paper in the world. Look at all that paper. Look at all that paper. So much paper. So much paper for all the paper needs. Call me Dunder Mifflin. Or Michael Scott Paper Company. Because we're going to have so much paper. You're not going to know what to do with it yourself. Paper for fireworks. Tempting. There we go, friends. Like how I said I was going to call it wraps and go to work, do my schoolwork. And I'm still here. Now just making an excuse. Because I need to make all this paper. There we go. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Indeed. Look at all that. Look at all that. I'm proud of that. Can also make a bunch of sugar too. But then I'd have to talk about how sugar's going down. It's yelling timber. Didn't expect that one now, did you? Said something unexpected. I'm not called the normal hero. Okay. I definitely need to organize this. There was logic to this at one point, and there is a lot of this stuff that goes in other places. But again, we're going to call it. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. It was fun. TikTok, we're going to say goodbye to y'all, but I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, be sure to drop a follow. Bye to y'all. Whoop. Okay, now that they're gone, let's go find a friend. Let's go find a friend to spend time with. Who all do we have out and about? Who all do we have out and about? As you hear me echo, because that's what happened. Pike? Oh, Pike's playing Dinkum. That's fun. I think that's where we're going to go. Dinkum is, for those who don't know, we've played it a few times here. Quite a few times. It's a good time. Dinkum is an Australian version of Minecraft and Animal Crossing and Palia and all the other similar games. It's a great time. I kind of want to go play that now too. Uh, so, you know, but I appreciate y'all being here today. Appreciate y'all saying hi, hey, hello, and just hanging out. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Why at the bottom? Pike is not, well, I don't know if it's bottom material or not, but anyway. But here we go. So just share the love if you will. S-Raid. Yeah. Blinked for a second there. First message is for followers. Second message is for subscribers. Feel free to copy the message that fits you. And if you're not following, what are you doing here? What are you doing? You never know when I'm going to go live. You're only going to know if you hit that follow button. But I'll see you guys again on Friday. We're going to do some craziness in the morning till about 1. So we're going to stay a little bit longer. But unfortunately, I got to get some stuff done, and my kiddos get out of school early today. So we're going to do that for today. But thank you guys all for being here. Copy the raid message and give Pike all the love in the world that they deserve, because they are an amazing human being / genius. Nope. Voice mod still has yet to load up. But I will see you guys all again on Friday, and again throughout probably next week as well. Bye. I love you. Don't worry, I'm still here. I'll hold your hand through the raid.